Hello everyone and welcome back to today's another Python programming series. So today we will discuss the two important controls for the statement like break and continue. These statements helps us control the execution of loop more effectively. So now let's dive right in. So first let me explain what is break and continue statement. So the break statement is used to exist a loop here prematurely. Waiting the continued statement keeps the current operation and the loop into the next one. So now here's a quick look at how each of them works. So first topic for using a break to exist a loop. So let us start with the first example of using this break statement. I'm just going to create a program that searches for a specific number in a list and adjust the loop when it found it. Okay, so today I'm using this example for break to adjust the loop. So first of all, I declare here the numbers to equal to. So now I'm including the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. So now just I'm going here and type for the completely using the search number is equal to 4. Then I'm apply here the following the number is in the numbers. Okay. Then I apply here if statement and declare the numbers is double equal to define for in the search number. Okay. So now I'm using the print function and now here I'm using the formatted output. For the first of all, I am tag the pound and using this curly bracket. So this inside I'm including in this number. So now you can see here the break statement and you can see the exit the loop. So you can see here this is the example. Just iterate through the numbers list looking of the search numbers. When you find the number is 4 and you print out and use the break to exit the loop here immediately. Let's make a search with the same sense and we'll stop looking once we find our to start. Now let's save this code and run, see the output. As you can see here, shows the output, the furthest one. Let's look at that. Okay, so next topic for the continue. So now I'm using this continue statement with the key variation. So now let's look at the example using this continue statement with 3D program that brings even numbers from 1 to 10. But it keeps the odd numbers. Okay, so now let's see this another of example. You can see here I'm using this continue, this key variation, posting declare this for loop. I'm using here for the number in the range. Okay, those things are including the value. First I'm including 1 and now we are using this statement and have the number in. Okay, so now you are using this number and the model block 2 and here is no, go to 0. Okay, so next one you will just type for here is the continue statement with key the odd number and I am perfectly print for the symbol of the number and you can see this will print only even 1 now. Okay, the English loop to the number is 1 and the odd number and use the continue to skip the print statement for that calculations. And you can see here this loop is true and this 10 and it's printed only the even numbers are printed. So now let's see the output again here. So just you can click on this one icon and I can see here the reason is the event number is perfectly printed the 2 and 8 and 10. Okay, so it's done. Now I'm using for the another important example. Now today I'm using this combining break and a continuous statement. And let's write a program that checks for prime numbers up to 20. Keep non-prime numbers. Okay, so we can state today, first of all, I am defining this number as well change those numbers, of course, using these two and another number is 21. Then I apply for here it, say again, the follow-up, and including 4, I variable in the range. And this inside custom including the number of 2 and also define this variable is a number. Next step, here I apply this if this statement and declare this number, and this module for I is equal to 0, and also using this continuous statement is keep non-prime numbers. I'm just going to the next line. Here I apply the same function and property printing this number, and I can see this example will just throw loose from 2 and to 20, or each number just check it is division by the smallest number. If he just keep the next iteration using this continue, finally just to print the prime number. However, since there is a logical error and I should use this break instead of the continue when you find a divisor. So now let's see this program output. Now just click on the green icon, and as you can see here, it's perfectly printing the number here is perfectly print a continue, and stop for here the number is a 20. Okay, so I hope you understand. This is simple of example. Just in this tutorial I have just explored the break and continue statement in Python, and so learn for how to break can exist loop here is a permanent way. Okay,